I'm a pianist. People like to make viral videos playing public pianos, so let's react. This is probably one of those pieces that most people want to play these days. It's actually quite a simple song, because in the left hand it's kind of based around 4 chords, which is like A major, G sharp minor, F sharp minor, and E major. And then you've got some like decorative notes and stuff added into the right hand. So if you were to play it all as chords, you'd get... Sounds kind of jazzy. It's very unusual to have a piano in a college cafeteria. And I think Andy Morris, who is the creator of this video, has kind of cornered this genre of piano video. But it also just looks like people aren't really bothered. It's such a great song because it's so well written. Such a nice melody, and it sounds really epic with those chords. It's a really nice arrangement he's done, actually. Not sure about the hoodie. I don't think pianists should wear hoodies. You know what I mean? The problem is with public pianos is that they're always very slightly out of tune, and no matter how well you play, it just... there's something about it that doesn't sound right. The Interstellar theme is another absolute classic that is always dragged out for these types of things. I mean, it is a great piece of music. Hands Zimmer never fails. He's playing the whole thing. I can't even remember this part in the film, but he's playing something like... I don't know, something like that. I like these kind of performances where they really are trying to perform a piece. For those that are learning the piano, they often forget the kind of fun bit, which is more about not really caring if you get the notes right or wrong. Can't remember it. But selling the piece. That's why you get a lot of pianists kind of doing this. I mean, Mr. Camden Musique is playing it very well. It'd be nice to see him throw himself around a bit though. The really impactful thing about this piece of music is that constant E going all the time. So when you change the chords, don't know, there's something quite eerie about it.
Listen to this.
Are you ready, Dr. Pianist?
I love this style of music on the piano. You've got to make sure your wrists are super loose though. I think there's so much freedom with this kind of music. Like, you're essentially playing chords 1, 4, and 5 in a scale. So in C major, that would be C, F, and G. And then you can just really mess around and improvise with it. Even if you play a wrong note, it's still a right note. So it's kind of freeing and you can have a lot of fun with it. It's just very technically quite difficult because you've got to obviously be super relaxed. Even that, those top notes don't have to be in time. The more out of time you are, the more cool it sounds. I don't know, I'm getting carried away. I once did a performance with a teacher of mine at a concert, and we were playing this style of music, and we were doing a piano duet in a very similar way, and we keep swapping around so that one person was doing the bass part and the other person was doing the solo, and it was super fun. It's one of those styles of music though that isn't really formally taught, so you have to really want to learn it and then go and work it out yourself. But I suppose that's why it's fun. I can tell this kid is super enthusiastic about learning the piano because he's playing everything sort of marginally too fast, which means he's excited. I've had this with students in the past where they go away and learn pieces that they want to learn, and they come back and they play it like 3 times faster than the original song. You can tell his hands know where to go, he just needs to give himself time to get there.
Oh!
This is a song that I get asked to play all of the time. Especially Fur Release going into it. Etc.
This girl wanted to challenge me.
I can already tell this is going to annoy me because it feels super set up.
Yes.
You know Carmen?
Carmen.
But I got a surprise.
Of course, he happened to be able to play the introduction in exactly the same amount of time it took the girl to walk out. All very practiced, and she already had a violin out. They definitely feel like music college students who kind of know the game of content. And it has to feel like there's an element of spontaneity to the video, even though it's obviously completely practiced and rehearsed. I mean, she plays the violin very, very well, and he is actually a very good accompanist, which is like its own genre of piano playing. It's not, but it is. In the way that as a pianist, you have to really watch the person that's playing the other instrument, and you have to be able to be slightly flexible with how you play the music based on what the other person's doing. It's a very interactive experience, which is obviously quite hard to do when you have a lot of notes to play yourself, and you're trying to worry about what you've got to do. Now, I think I may have seen Cole Lamb on YouTube before, but I'm not sure where or why. But he's 12, and Bohemian Rhapsody is always a crowd pleaser. I've definitely played this piano a few times, St. Pancras. He's a very musical player. It's quite unusual for someone that young. He's doing a lot of the things that I said that Camden Musique should do, which is more of this stuff. Once again, that was probably a little bit too much, but you get the idea. I also get the impression that this might be genuine in the fact that he already knew this piece of music and it happened to be requested rather than being set up. People play this in two different ways. You get the people who do this and put their arm over. I would call those people the people who know how to play the piano properly. Then you get the people who play where they play one of the notes by crossing their hand over. I would call these people learners. And then you get the people who do it all in the right hand. Those people are singers. He's got quite a dominant left hand, so you get a lot of this. Rather than trying to let the melody sing out and only have the bass notes in the left hand really strong. I think that's something that comes with experience, where you start to balance out the different parts that are within the piece of music. So some fingers might want to be playing quietly while other fingers are playing loudly in the same hands. It's a very difficult thing to do. I'd be interested to know how he's learnt it, whether it's by ear or whether he's read the music and memorised it that way. Because the rhythm for the melody feels quite straight, kind of like this. Rather than having a little bit of flexibility in it. I love the passion that he has in his playing. I mean, this was 4 years ago and his playing was great then, so I can only imagine what it's like now. Another player with a lot of sensitivity in their playing. Time is another Hans Zimmer classic from Inception. Such a great piece. This is one of those songs that basically uses a 4-bar phrase or 4 chords and then repeats it for the entire piece. So it's like A minor, E minor, then G, and then D. And then it just repeats lots. That means as a pianist you can do a lot with it because you can take those chords and play them how you want, as many times as you want. Really getting those semiquavers in there. It's a good way of building a piece up and making it sound super impressive. I feel like he must be recording it with a microphone sitting on the piano or something like that. It sounds kind of distant, and there's not much I can say about his playing. He's playing very well, playing very sensitively, and I think he's giving the right level of performance. Anyway, if you want to see me learn a very difficult song by ear in just 20 minutes, then check out this video, and I will see you there.